Hey gamers, it's Jay with Gameplay XP. Today we're talking about part 3 of castle development, which is research technology. Let's jump right into it because there's a lot going on there. The big picture of research is everything about this game has something to do with research. How fast your troops move, how much they can carry, how strong they are, how much resources you can produce. All of it is affected by research. Inside the Institute is where you do your research. So let me show you that real quick. So you go inside, and when you're brand new to this game, most of these have 0%. So I've been playing for quite a while now, going on 6 months almost, or longer. It just feels like forever. And I've been able to maximize a lot of things. The very first thing I want to point out is when you get your first set of troops, you get confused a little bit because the very first thing it wants you to research is research Legion 1, but the troops you're getting are class legions. So it's best if you first focus on class legion and work from class Legion to Legion 1 to Legion 2 to Legion 3. That's when you're starting out. Now, of course, when you're starting out, you want to focus on your town development. That is critical. And your class Legion. Those two are the most important when you're first starting out. The rapid production, the basic combat, the Legion 1, Legion 2, and medical and military, these are all important and they will come. So the big picture is in the Institute, kind of work from tier down, each tier, understanding what each icon does. So if you click on it and open it up, it gives you a tree. Inside that tree, if you click on any one of them and hit this eye, it tells you, 2 heroes can be appointed to the class Legion. Oh, great. So next one. This one increases the stamina recovery. So when your legions go out and they use their stamina, and stamina is a big thing, this helps them recover faster. So when you start to deal with your individual research for your legions or for your town development or for your troop type, it helps to understand how to read what each section is and how it's going to benefit you in the game. All right, so that's kind of the big picture. Let me break down how this section works. The first section is all about town development. It's your basics, basic combat, basic town development, basic rapid production. Next is your first 2 legions and your medical facilities and your basic military. These are so you can start to fight and protect yourself. The next section is your Legion 1, Legion 2. Your Legion 3 won't show up until you get your 4th Legion, or at least won't become activated. Zone Comm, outstanding results when you get to work on it, and also the most important aspect of research. And I'm almost done. You can see I'm 99%, and I'll get into that in one sec. Zone conflict. Zone conflict is really if you want to be stronger during kill events, the COP kill events, zone conflict is where you can start to improve some of your skill sets. The next row below that is footmen, archer, and cavalry specific research, plus gear research. So when you start to focus on becoming footman heavy or archer heavy or cav focused, these are the sections that you will want to develop. I am footman heavy in this castle, and I have most of my research done on that type of troop. And I'll get into it because there's this thing when you are building your castle and you're developing it and you're building your troops and you get all the way up to T7s and you want to start going into T8s, The thing about T8s is you can't promote your T7s or any of your T7 belows up to T8, not without specialized training, which comes from your specific troop type research. And I'm close to that, so I'll get into that on Zone Comm as well. Now, Master Warfare, Master City Defense, these are items that only C25s get to work on. And I've heard from Mr. Gill and from Lord Pontel that these two take forever. I mean, I've heard up to a year. So, I'm not quite there yet. I'm C23 knocking on the door, C24. And I'll let you know when I cross that bridge. But right now, that's the breakdown of how research works. Okay. Now, Legion specific, when you're dealing with Legion specific, you get one hero in the beginning. You have to unlock that, and that's the very first icon. All right. And then once you unlock that, it goes through and gives you some basic attributes. So you always want to take it all, which is for gathering, and you want to have high speed gathering. So even if you're not going to use that Legion much for anything but gathering, you want those three items, the hero, the high speed gathering, the take it all set. Now, Cav is good for gathering, so the more you can increase your Cav, the better gatherers they'll be. Now, the other two are Footman and Archer. Now, getting to the second hero is in the middle of that development tree. Once you get your second hero, then you can start to improve the overall capacity of that Legion, which is, how fast they move, how much they move, how much load they have. And again, Footman Assault, how strong they are. And then third is your third hero. You got to get through all of that to get to your third hero. And I'll give you an example, as in I'm almost through it with my Legion 2. But as you can see, as you get down here to the very last one, these things are massive. I'm having to do 10 times the upgrade, and I'm already at 3 million in wood, 3 million in gold, and I'm only at level 6, where level 9 is like 7, 8, maybe even 11 million on some of them, just to get to the third hero. So that's kind of why you want to focus one Legion at a time, get it as strong as you possibly can, get it all three heroes, get it maxed out, and once you have that Legion done, you can move to the next Legion. Once you get all three Legions done, the fourth Legion's kind of your gathering Legion. And then start working on some of this, Footman specific, Archer specific, Cav specific, depending on which Legion you're focused on. If Legion 1, let's say you're a farmer, class doesn't mean as much as if you're a raider. If you're a raider, you have the ability to get gold when you siege other castles. So being a raider, getting gold, and focusing on cavalry makes you fast, strong, able to take a lot. So I would focus my class on Cav. I would focus the troops inside that class, Legion, and I would work on their research as Cav. I'm focused on ROC, which is, Reign of Chaos, and Footmen are the ones that have the demolition capability. So I'm looking at all Footman Legions, all strong as hell, and I back them up with a Cav third Legion. So that's kind of how I'm set up, and you'll kind of notice that that's what this is geared towards. Now, the next topic, which is troop specific. I think I just went over that a little bit. Cav, Archer, Footman, Legion. Yep, I went over that. So Zone Comm, the number one research thing you want, and the reason why it is so important is these last two. When you can increase your arms expert and you get it to the 20 of 20 for the last icon of the branch, it gives you 200% points. So every time you get 1,000,000 points, it gives you 2 million value. Huge. That's essential to getting more chests. And the very last and final task of it is one more reward, which is basically doubles everything you received. So if you can double your points, which means it's easier to get to all 9 chests and also have the one more reward, you basically are getting 18 chests pretty easy. So that's why zone comm is hugely important, plus all the other benefits. Everything inside of here is super important. So the more you can throw at zone comm to get it done faster, the better. Now, from zone comm to master icons are the master warfare, the master city. Like I said before, C25 and above, C25 is where you're at. I won't know until I get there. So, all right, next, let me show you this. This right here inside your upgrading to T8s. So tier 7 through 9. Footmen can be promoted into the highest trainable tier. Trainable tier means if you are at barracks level 22, you can train T8s, and I can then promote my T7s up to T8s. If I were to take my barracks to 24, I believe that's where I get my T9s. I would be able to promote my T7s to T9s. It does require all of your legions to be complete. So Legion 1, your class Legion, Legion 1, Legion 2, Legion 3, all have to be complete. And once you have those complete, then you can complete this footman promotion. Now you have to do this for each one of your troop types. So archers, down at the very bottom, archer promotions, same thing. But at least you don't have to go through the pain of the legions. You've already done it for one, so you'll have those. You'll just have to go through the entire tree. But you can't promote your T7 archers up to T9s until you've done that specific research. Now, when it comes to resources, it's not just food, iron, marble, and wood. Different requirements, like Zone Comm requires courage medals. And it requires a ton of courage medals. And courage medals are not something you can really go out and buy. There are some packages where you can get, 3,000 but you need so many for the entire Zone Comm that you wouldn't be able to spend enough. Well, there are some guys spending enough, but if you're trying to play for free, it's going to take a while. So courage medals are important. Like when you go into accessories, it requires dragonite. When you go into the higher level promotions, like when you're closing out, it requires I think these ones, courage medals. So for me to complete my royal shield, it requires courage medals. So between courage medals, dragonite, there might even be some that require crystal. It's just a matter of knowing there are more than just wood resources or iron resources or marble resources that go into the Institute. So beefing up your reserves, like you can see here, I've got 26.5 million iron. When I'm going into the higher brackets of these tasks, they require many more resources. You can see right here, this requires 6.1 million in iron, 3.4 million in marble, 7.1 in wood, and gold is a huge thing too. So research, massive. Must understand how it affects your troops, your legions, your production. It has everything to do with the game, plus Zone Comm. If you can get Zone Comm done, and it is awesome when you can do it. So let me see if I can buff out and get my final chest with you guys on. Let's see. All right. So right now I just did 100% boost on my zone comm points. All right. I just completed the 200% on my points, and and I am looking at trying to complete this legion. So I've got the resources. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to try and speed it up. I don't have very much speed ups, so I'm going to use my diamonds. Okay. Now that was able to get me closer. I need to do it one more time. All right. Yes, yes. Done. Okay. Dang it. I'm still not close enough. Let's go see how close I am. Okay. Clash. Here. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so close. Okay. Let's go find something to throw at it. All right, guys. Let's just throw some conflict at it. Let's go ahead and throw this on there. Let's go ahead and throw this on there. And I am out of gems. Holy crap. Because I'm out of gems, let's see if I can get some speed ups from this. All right. Let's see if that's enough to get it done. All right. Yep, I just completed it. I didn't get my hourly done yet, so I have to see what I can get from these resources. Oh, this is my 9th chest. Okay, so I got my 9th chest. I got my rewards. All right, there are no more chests for COP that I can get. I can only focus on my hourly. I don't have the boosts on the hourly, so I need something that will give me 2.5 million roughly. So that's 200. See, I hate when it's 4. When it's 400 points per technology upgrade, it's hard. I like the 1,000. The 1,000's easier because I can get, 2,500 to go to 250,000 by the 1,000. So much better. Let's see if I can close this out. No, I still need more. That's 1,700. I need 2,540. All right. I'm going to have to find another way to get some more courage medals, which I normally get my courage medals from the benefit center in the token shop. And you can basically get them here. Now, you can, for 200 diamonds, you can refresh this. And as you can see, I can get myself another 250 courage medals. Now, that's not a great deal. The better deal is 15 tokens for 50 courage medals. So in essence, you can get for 45 tokens, you can get 150 medals. It's a better deal, but if it's not available, take what you got. Now, some of these other benefits, like this one right here, you can buy 1,000 courage medals. Or if you were to do something like this one right here. Nope, this one. This Imperium quest, if you do the $9 investment, every time you hit these skills, certain ones like level 5, level 10, level 15, they give you courage medals. So I was able to get about 1,600 courage medals just paying $9 on that. I try not to spend very much anymore. So, all right. Well, Zone Comm, huge. Upgrades. You got to get up to a level 11 pretty quick on your institute. And, like I said, the two major ones, Zone Comm and getting your T7s to become T8s. Those are two majors that you get to, so be prepared for those. Master Warfare, Master City, won't know until later. All right, guys, that's all I got for part 3 of research for castle development. So at this point, we've gone over, everything that you need to be looking at to get your castle going in the right direction and to help you get to C25. Hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions, hit me up, and I'm always happy to answer. And if you like this, please subscribe. I'm trying to do videos, I won't say daily, but as often as possible. So, all right, this is Jay with GXP. I'll catch you later.